Well, hello. Let's take a look at the 1982 new models. Okay, 1982 we'll go over a little bit. The Megaforce series was released for a movie. I don't think I've ever seen the movie. But we'll cover the Megaforce vehicles in another video if you're curious about those. Number of track sets were available. You can see reviews of those on my channel. There was also a patch card offer with a Hot Ones patch, so there's a Hot Ones gift set available, 3-car pack. Let's get right into it. So number one, we'll go with the 35 Classic Caddy. There we go. All 1982 were made in Hong Kong. So that's our first one, 35 Classic Caddy. Alright, the second one we're going to go see is the 55 Chevy. Really pretty car. Originally a Scorchers car, discontinued Scorchers, and now we have the 55 Chevy added to the mainline. Next up, take a look at the Aries Wagon. So based on a Dodge Aries K car. I like the wood grain on this, it's pretty neat. Bright yellow. Next up we have the Cadillac Seville. Really like this car, it's pretty realistic. Got magenta on the side, nice silver, basic wheels. Alright, next up we're going to take a look at the Camaro Z28. One of the Hot Ones. The Hot Ones now has their own package. This one's popped open, so take a look at it. This was also a Scorchers car that was decommissioned and put into the new mainline. This one is spelled Camaro, and you will find them spelled incorrectly too. Alright, next up, take a look at the construction crane. Actually had a hard time reading that through the package. That's a pretty heavy one. Pretty neat. Got a boom that works. A little plastic hook on the end. Workhorses card. So now you have the Workhorses, Hot Ones, and some of the main line in here for this year. They're all considered the main line or new releases. Alright. So next up, we're going to look at the Datsun 200SX. This one doesn't have the Hot Ones card yet. But it features an opening hood. Nice gold Hot Ones. See, they got the new model package here. No taillight tampos. A really nice model. Cost $1 at the store, it looks like originally. Not too different from now. Alright, next one. Firebird Funny Car. This one's in magenta, has a pop-up body. This one's a little heavy. Doesn't want to sit well on there. This one features the yellow headlights and the orange bird. Nice variation that was pointed out to me. So I picked it up. I do have one that has the new model logo on it also. It has a yellow bird. Let's see, that one's not going to sit in there. Alright, we'll get to the next one right away. And there it goes. So we have the Ford dump truck. Right there, it says Ford dump truck. I don't think I damaged this one when it went down. New model and the Workhorses card. This one doesn't seem quite as common as some of the others. Sunset Trucking Company. Pretty cool. Alright, next up, do the front run in Fairmont. Fireball Jr. on the roof. Lots of sponsors. It's based on a Ford Fairmont. Hong Kong. This one is a Hot Ones. It doesn't have its own package yet. New model. This is not sitting quite right. They're all going to fall forward. Ta-da! Alright, let's move on to the next one. So next up, we have the Jeep CJ7. A lot of people like to use this for the Dukes of Hazzard. The Daisy Duke Jeep. It's got that cool bird on the top. White framed windshield. Black interior. Made in Hong Kong. This one gonna sit. This one will sit. Ooh. Alright. Next up. Got the Landlord. Kind of a fantasy model. A little wedge with the motor. A little bubble. Alright. Next up, we'll do the Malibu Grand Prix. There we go. Got a Goodyear sponsor on the top. This is a rename of the Formula Pack. It was also released earlier. This one's got a crack in it. That's a little sharp, that's why they get a little crack in it. But yeah, this is a new paint style one. So this is not actually a new model, but it does have a new name. So originally the El Rey Special Casting, renamed the Formula Pack, and now it's the Malibu Grand Prix for this year. Alright, our next one up is going to be one of the Hot Ones. and it just says 380 SEL. So it's a Mercedes 380 SEL. First released in silver, then later in metal flake silver. So this is the metal flake silver version on the Hot Ones card. Next one's a Mercedes also. Check that out. Mercedes 540K, one of the classic models. Not quite as popular as some of the other cars, but hey, bought at Toys R Us, 97 cents. Alright, get to the next one. Be another Hot Ones. Alright, this is the P928, so it's a Porsche 928. Got turbo logos. This is also a retooled Scorcher's car, and those wouldn't have any interiors in them. So that's where a lot of those Scorchers went. They just released them into the main line, called them a new model. Yeah, it's still a really nice car though. I like it. Next up, we have another new paint style. This is the Pepsi Challenger. Originally the Army funny car. Sorry about this one, has some damage on it there, but you can see the Pepsi logo, Pepsi Challenger, in the headlights. It does have a funny car pop-up body. See all the Cam 2 crane. Well, anyway, this is the snake car. Don Perdome driving the Pepsi Challenger for Hot Wheels. Main sponsor was Pepsi, of course. Got the snake. But yeah, that was a new paint style, not actually a new model. Okay, that one's not going to sit there either. Next up will be kind of a foreign car. This is a Peugeot 505. Not one that you'd see in the United States very often. A little tougher car to find. It's on the new model package. Metal base. Metal headlights, I believe. Pretty different car. So I have a few colors, but they're from France. Alright. Next new model. Go for the Rapid Transit. It's a pretty cool bus. Kind of neat how they've got a tinted window here and then a blue window in the front. This one's the first version with the black First City Gazette advertisement on the rear. Later versions have blue, so black is a little harder to find. New model. Very heavy. It's got all top plastic, but the seats and the base are all part of the same thing. They're all metal. You can see the metal base goes for the headlights too. Doesn't go through the back. I don't really show you the back. Steering rigs. Oh, that's right. Steering rigs were out this year too. Very popular. And this won't sit. Okay, I'm not going to use that thing. Alright. Next up, we're going to have a new paint style again. This is the first year for the Sheriff Patrol. This is the very first color of it. You see this new paint style again. So whenever they had something that they changed the name of, or just had a general paint color change, they'll put the new paint style for in 1982. So original Highway Patrol, now changed to Sheriff Patrol. It's the full package art. Alright, next one is very popular. See, Son of Gun. Volkswagen Son of Gun. I think it's just called Son of Gun, but very nice model. Really like this one. It's got a pop-up top for the camper. Little brown motorcycle is part of the interior. Metal base. Very popular. Alright, next one will second to the last. It's the Taxi. I do believe this was also a Scorcher's car that was redone. It's one of the Hot Ones. New model for the Hot Ones on a Hot Ones card. Got a phone number on the bottom there. 555-2745. Not a real number. So 555 numbers are just kind of made for Hollywood, made up. To be generic, so you aren't calling Larry Wood in the middle of the night saying, "Hey, I got your tow truck." Alright, this is the second to last one. The last one we're going to cover. Be the trash truck. This one's on a Workhorses card. Department of Sanitation. Focus. Sanitation. There it is. Trash truck. An orange. It's got plastic base. Made in Hong Kong. Not really any moving features on this one, but it does go well with all your other heavy equipment. Look on the back of this one. Ooh, Long Shot and Thunder Roller. Ooh. Oh yeah, all the 1982 and later, well, for a little while, we'll have this proof of purchase. Anything that's a little earlier, 1981, won't have the proof of purchase here yet. You can see they've got a barcode here for scanning. New technology for the time. This one was made in Malaysia, so this is actually a later version of this, probably a 1983 or 84. Just for the package. But the model was released for 82. Hope you enjoyed the video. Get a little glare off of that. Hey, thanks for watching, checking out the new 1982 new models. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye.